Nice. Okay. Well, this star card has come up some with some other signs as well as the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, it feels like, could be you, Virgo, because it's talking about an earth sign and or money. You know, the Pentacles are about our money. There's a coin. So this could be you, and it could be too that after this star card, which is enlightenment, fulfillment, joy, connecting with your spirituality, connecting with your guides, the astrological stars are in your favor, which is really interesting for you all because right now we have 6 planets in retrograde. So it is interesting that this the star card is coming up. Mercury, Mars, Chiron, Saturn, Pluto, and another one is in retrograde. So half of our awareness is like not there. And if you're feeling foggy or tired or like, things are not moving along, well, that's apropos for right now. Now, both Mercury and Mars will be back direct by the end of this month. So you're gaining some enlightenment. There's something here for you that's going to enable you to either receive possibility of more money, employment, promotion, and or you're wanting to hire people, wanting to give others a chance. You're hiring them. There's some sort of message for you all that has to do with your money and or your health. So let's turn over September and see what... Okay, 2 totally different cards. We have the 5 of Swords and we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so the Ace of Wands represents the universe giving you a chance for a new birth, a new idea of a project or inspiration for a company or for the work you do or a new hobby or a hobby that you wanted to do for a long time. So this is kind of like a real creative aspect that is like a blessing. The odd card out of all of this, and I say odd just because these 3 are very positive. It's not that this one's really negative, but it is about you're drawing the line in the sand and saying, okay, things have to go my way. Basically, you're drawing a line in the sand and others are succumbing to what you need, your needs, and what you're asking them to do. As you can see, these 2 have dropped their swords and walked off. So maybe you've had to do that in your life. Maybe you've had to do it with a spouse or with a boyfriend, girlfriend, or children, siblings, parents. Not sure exactly who it is. It'll be different people for all of you. But there is some resurrection around this because now you're really feeling excited and happy about what's going to be going on in September, October, November, December. This gift. This hand is facing this 5 of Swords. I really feel like whatever decision you're needing to make and setting boundaries for yourself, that because of that, again, I guess I'm saying the same thing in a different way. Because of that, setting boundaries, you're newly inspired. Something comes out of that. You feel expansive. You're able to get ideas, innovations. Yeah, that just keeps coming up. And it comes under this Page of Pentacles who's, it's an offer of a new message about health or again, money. So I feel like your work is going to start going the way that Virgo, and remember this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. For Virgo, the way Virgo wants it. And you all are, climbing up the ladder to your own success, not necessarily a corporate ladder. I'm just saying you're acknowledging who you are, and you're good with both your talents and abilities, and the things about you, the characteristics about you that you've been wanting to work on. I feel like you all are going to start seeing new heights in, like, okay, well, I could be a little bit more flexible this way. This will open me up to new horizons, and I may have to set my boundaries a time or two. The universe is definitely on your side with that star card. That's a really auspicious card. Let's turn over the fifth one. The Knight of Cups. Okay, so this guy is romantic. It's a cup card. It represents the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This could be, the offering of love, offering from someone of something that going into business together that you're just really happy about, overjoyed, filled with, happiness and joy and fulfillment. On the other hand, let's just say it could be that maybe you've had to set boundaries with this Knight of Cups. And again, that would be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So this card could go either way. The court cards can. They're, again, different meanings for all of you. But let me know in the comments below. You have all of the suits. You have the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles. And then you have the star card. So there is some real enlightenment around you and around the people in your life. You all are, by the decisions you make in the next several months, it's going to not only affect you, but others in a positive way. And it's you looking at yourself inside out, learning what you want, realizing what you want, and then expressing that to other people. Okay? All right, that's interesting. Let's see what the crystal has to say for Virgo, and this is Virgo mid-August through mid-September. Okay, yes, there is amber for, I like to say it's for enlightenment, because when I pick up this crystal and it's so beautifully amber color, it feels purposeful. Okay, so what is that for Virgo in the crystal? Okay, yeah, because a lot of you are wanting to spread your wings in different and new territories, and you've not been sure how to do that. You want to put a plan in motion, or at least a mental plan in motion. And maybe right now, through August, is not the best time to actually put it out there, but it's coming up for you. It's coming up, and I want to say coming up roses for some of you. Whatever you've been wanting to work on, and who you've been wanting to possibly work with, or a company you've been wanting to work for, and or the company you've been wanting to form, a partnership or ventureship. Is that a word, ventureship? But it's something you're excited about, and it could be a romantic relationship. It could. Maybe you're going to see someone that you haven't seen, or that the type of person that you never thought you'd be interested in. Let me put it that way. But I just saw this spreading of your wings and doing things differently. And again, those plans will most likely go better in September, so don't push too hard in August. Okay, lots of really beautiful purple. Let's see what's in this visual here. Okay, so I've never gotten this one before. So for your totem animal, okay, so I saw the tadpole and then I saw the frog. So I guess the meaning is no, you're not a frog. The meaning is the the birth to the real thing, to the maturity. Okay, that's the feeling I get. And if you want to Google frog and see what resonates with you about how they, how they interact with other of their species or insects, I'm sure they eat insects, but the feeling was more of going from the tadpole to the frog, the expansion again, going to the thinking about it to the birth of in the next several months. Okay. All right. Anything else in the crystal for Virgo? Yeah. A lot of you have been sort of like hanging your head and I don't know when things are going to happen. And I get that. But I do see underneath all of that hanging the head, there is, I've talked about this earlier, there is inspiration. There is something that you'd like to see happen and come into fruition. And I stay grounded on that. I mean, you Virgos do, but just stay really grounded on that. And then the other part of that is to visualize it and see it how you want, because I definitely can see that a lot of you have some great ideas that you want to make successful. Okay. And this night could help you. This guy is either a help or a hindrance. So let me know. I mean, he could be a proposal of marriage. He could be a proposal of new job. It's usually of something you love, but it could be this drawing the boundaries with this here. It's like, nope, you're causing me too much trouble, water sign, or not. So let me know in the comments below, Virgo.